What's going on, you guys? This is me. I'm back. Yeah, I know it's been a minute, but you might hear echo and stuff like that in my new place. But yeah, so you guys, I was moving into my new place. Streams are coming soon. How soon? I don't know. Maybe like next weekish. Until I set up more and more. But yeah, I'm in my new place. You know, moved out of the basement and all that. Even though I wasn't living in the basement. I mean, I was living with my pops, but that's a different story. But it wasn't in the basement, but it was his place. But anyway, regardless of the fact is, I moved out. Your boy done stepped up. I am with my wife, so it's just me and her in the new place. So, like I said, do expect new streams and stuff like that almost daily. Not yet. Now, still gonna be pumping out videos and stuff like that. I know it's been a few days, but anyway, I know a lot of you guys don't give a crap about that. But I'm here. I'm back, and my first video back in my new place is gonna be going over the Cold War game pack. I know a lot of you guys still got questions and concerns. I might have a follow-up video to this video. Might not come out tomorrow. I got something else planned for tomorrow, but this video is gonna be how to set up and get settings right and all that for you guys. Not gonna get too much in detail in gameplay, but I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to set up the game pack, kind of like I did with the Warzone game pack. But this is specifically for those of you who play Cold War multi, and of course myself, I play Cold War multi. So I'm gonna show you how I set up and roll. Feel free to change anything, or obviously match your own settings and stuff like that. But yeah. We're back at it, boys, with the Strikepack videos. And without further ado, I know you guys missed me. And if you didn't, whatever. But whatever. Let go. Alright, you guys. Now here we are. Second slot, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War version 1.1.2. Going in, clicking the gears. Now, do be advised, this is my gamepad. This is my settings. Feel free to copy and paste and follow along bit by bit. But if you're following this exact same video, this is gonna work for all my settings. So if you play at a certain sensitivity or certain button layouts and stuff like that, my advice to you to just use your own settings, but follow on the video, but just match your own settings. Match the way that you play in game, match them here as well in this game pack. You guys already know, especially all my OGs. But these are my settings: default, both triggers for hair triggers, activator default, rumbles off. Menu, stick layout default, standard, curve type, always play at standard, 10 stick min input threshold, aim stick max, 99. So everything is default. I leave everything at standard and default. I don't touch anything. I don't raise anything. Only thing I do change is my sense. I play at a 6.6 for both Warzone and Cold War multi. Disable for invert. FOV is still only 80. That's all we got. So I guess just leave at 80. That's all we got for right now, which is perfectly fine because I don't play anything higher. I play at the default 80. A lot of people be like, "Yo, you crazy still for playing at FOV?" I don't want to change it. I'm so used to it. I still do pretty good at 80. It doesn't really bother me. I can't really handle anything higher than that. I don't know. It's weird to me. But anyway, disable menu class global mods. But here are the global mods: slide cancel, shake reload. This game already has slide cancel. Leave this disabled, but I say this is really for like if you're planning to use this game pack for Warzone as well. I would say they just have like slide cancel and stuff like that. But why use this game pack for Warzone when you can just use the Warzone game pack? It's a lot better, honestly. Now here you have two weapon profiles, so pretty much primary, secondary, or you can just have whatever guns you wish. You have two different weapon profiles. So for the sake of the video, I'm going over the XM4 and then the KSP. I want to show you guys, especially for the KSP, it's pretty good in multiplayer, and what it does too, like it automatically applies rapid fire and stuff like that. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Remember, it's a kind of semi-automatic weapon. Is a burst. It's a burst SMG. So that's what weapon AI is gonna do. So put your favorite go-to weapons here, your primary, and then secondary weapon. You can have two weapon profiles. My advice to you, unless you already know the values of them, leave them at 0. Both vertical and horizontal, just leave them both at 0. Because you're going to be adjusting in a custom game, and then obviously you'll probably plug back in your Strikepack into the PC to get your values and write down your values, jot them down in a book or something, whatever. That's how you find your own values. All right, same thing for the KSP, but don't worry, I'll be doing that with you guys right now after this in a custom game. Weapon profile features, manual. You also have automatic, but you guys already know I'm a manual kind of guy. Disabled. You want this quick edit. I don't know why that was disabled. Weapon profile features, anti-recoil, quick edit. Like they could be able to quick edit your the recoil in the game and get your values. I don't know why that was disabled. Strikepack got a mind of his own. Damn, my pass. Weapon profile features auto hold breath. I just leave it enabled. This is especially for those of you who snipe. And I do have a sniper's only setup settings coming soon. So stick around for that. But I just leave it enabled. Doesn't really matter unless you're actually using a sniper rifle. And actually have a sniper rifle here either in the first weapon profile or the second. Now, next, fast reload, prioritize reload. Leave this on prioritize reload. A lot of you guys say that, oh, the fast reload doesn't work because here you have to match. So you gotta match the same setting in game. So I'm gonna show you where to find that, where to find prioritize reload in the game in your settings, and that's how you get it. I play at fast reload, prioritize reload. And I'm gonna show you where that setting is at exactly in the game. Weapon profile features quick scope. Have it disabled. For those of you who like to quick scope and are snipers, like I said, I got a video coming for it. But you got two options here: quick scope tap, quick scope release. Quick scope, here's the delay, the custom delay. You can have it depending on what sniper you are using. Now for the aim mods, I don't use them. I leave it disabled. Same thing for the secondary, for the second profile. No shot mods as well. Mirror. Now aim assist, I do play aim assist. I leave it enabled. Any ADS and 20. Aim assist intensity 20. For drift, the 0-0. Class 8 turbo mod, I leave that disabled. So this doesn't matter because this is disabled. And these are the paddle mods. You guys already know how I feel about them. Always leave them disabled because I like to remap my paddles to whatever button I wish. Now that's it. That's the exact breakdown of the whole game pack. Again, this is my settings, so yours will be probably either identical, spot on, or completely different. So just play at your own pace, play at your own settings, with your own settings, just match them in the game. And let's go. I'm gonna show you some settings real quick before we jump into a game. Alright guys, here's the settings in the game that I was explaining to you about. If you come all the way down in control, in your controller settings, you'll see interact/reload behavior. You see that says prioritize reload. First one is tap to reload, tap to interact, prioritize reload. So you want to leave it on that. Make sure it's matched. Same way I showed you in the game pack, prioritize reload. That's the very bottom setting. Now everything else, see, 99, 10, 99, 10. I play everything, default, everything standard, enabled. Controller vibration has to be enabled. You guys already know that. Curve type standard, and that's it. 1-1 for the ADS stick sense for both low and high, and 6-6. That's about it. Now I'm gonna bring you into a custom games to show you how to edit your recoil and all that. Alright you guys, now I'm here in the custom games. Got the Strikepack right here. Boom. First things first, you guys already know you want to get into my pass mode. I like to call it my pass mode. Press the left small black button in the back of the Strikepack. Right paddle, because my Cold War game pack is in my second slot. At this point, light is already green. I'm already automatically on my first weapon profile, so I'm good to go. Now I want to show you guys the classes I'm going to. XM4 no attachments, KSP 45 no attachments. Now at this point, you saw I left it at 100, right? The value. So that means leaving all guns at 100, you're gonna get no recoil because that's already a fixed recoil. That's already a fixed value for the weapon with no attachment, no matter what weapon you have. Now, once you start putting on attachments, certain attachments will throw off your recoil. Which attachments? I know a few. Let's say the task force and stuff like that, and muzzles, certain muzzles, not all of them, but I know more or less what attachments do throw them off, and the way I play, especially multi. Usually, I stay away from those attachments. I don't even use them. But I'm gonna show you which ones. I'm gonna show you guys how to adjust the recoil. Again, for the millionth time, you guys already know, but I'm explaining just how to in case you guys are new or old and you need to refresh your memory. I got y'all. But right now, I'm gonna just demonstrate. I'm gonna ADS and just shoot at the wall this distance. I'm not even moving. Just gonna empty out the clip. And you see, no recoil. Even at a far distance with XF4 without moving, you're gonna get no recoil at all because no attachments. So now let's say, no, wrong one. I'll get to you in a minute. let's say XM4, I know more or less what attachments for each gun that to use that won't interfere with the recoil. So let's say quick dot. Normally, no optic will really interfere with the anti-recoil. Usually muzzles will do, but Nuketown, me personally, I don't really run around with a muzzle anyway. I'm just always running or always on the go, killing and stuff like that. I hate to camp. I hate to stay in a spot longer than like 2 seconds, to be completely honest. Barrel, I'm gonna go with the takedown. I like using attachments with the most littlest to no cons possible. You know, the least the better. And I know a lot of you guys like the task force, but look at that. That shit really interferes with your recoil, and it's hard to get that, you know, down pack. I know a lot of people do. They don't got a problem with it. They adjust their recoil, and it works for them. It works for you. That's cool. For me, I use a 13.7 takedown. I will show you guys that it doesn't affect the recoil at all whatsoever. Magazine, I always run jungle mag, or the jungle style. I like to reload quick. Handle, speed tape, you guys already know, and Raider pad. I'm always usually using the last stock that you unlock for like ARs and so that SMGs in this game. So I'm gonna show you guys without changing anything. I didn't adjust nothing, no values or anything. At this distance, I'm gonna ADS. I'm gonna just unload a clip, double 30. As you can see, with my attachments, these are my go-to attachments for the XM4. Look at that, doesn't move at all whatsoever. So I explained to you guys countless times, depending on what attachments you run, you throw on, and this goes for Warzone as well. Depending on what attachments, they may or may not interfere with your recoil. That's what you have to test. You have to come on here, custom games, or go into a quiet area, wherever, if you're playing in Warzone or Warzone game pack, same rules apply. You got to test. Now, the difference between the Warzone game pack and this game pack is that for this, the Cold War game pack, you're able to adjust both horizontal and vertical. That's up, down, left, right with the D-pad, all four. For Warzone, unfortunately, you can only adjust vertical. You cannot adjust left and right. You cannot adjust horizontal. I don't know why. It's been like that for the longest. Maybe by the time this video is up, but I doubt it. But that's the way it is. But in multiplayer, it is. And for some reason here, in multiplayer for Cold War, for this game pack, it's harder to get the anti-recoil down pack. It's bugged at the moment. It is bugged. Certain attachments, regardless of what, you still get recoil. They're working on it. Trust me, Collector right now, they're dealing with a lot, guys. They're dealing with a lot. They're trying to get a lot of things done, and just bear with them. Bear with them, all right? Just give them time, and they will. They're being hit with a lot of stuff, okay, guys? So just bear with them. But like I said, this is my go-to. These are my attachments. And if you want to adjust, just a quickly friendly reminder, if you want to adjust your recoil, edit a quick edit anti-recoil in case you are using attachments that's throwing off your recoil in this game. Your ADS well too. I explained this a million times. You guys already know. Hold R2 and press down on the D-pad once. Once you feel that initial first vibrate, you can let go of R2, but keep holding ADS, and then you adjust up, down, left, right. So for example, see, my recoil is perfect right now, but I'm gonna mess it up on purpose, right? I'm going to let me get some ammo.
Assault pack's ready.
Right, I'm going to mess it up on purpose. I'm ADSing, R2 down D-pad. I felt it. I let it go. Now let's just say I'm going to screw it up. I'm bringing the recoil all the way up on purpose. Purposely, guys, just so I can show you guys. All right, every press you do is gonna vibrate, and I bring the gun all the way up. So now if I let go ADS and let me reload, and if I ADS and shoot now, you can see where my recoil goes. See how it's going up now? It's going straight up to the sky. That's because I did that. I screwed it up. I kept going up, up, up. So that's how you quickly adjust. You can adjust left and right as well. If your gun is messing up or you're running a certain attachment, just try to understand and find out what attachment it is. Try to run something, because since this is multi, this is not Warzone, try to run something that's not really going to interfere with your recoil. But if you have to, like you in love with an attachment, like the task force, which is real hard to get down, because right now that's like bugged. Even if you have that and you're trying to adjust it for some reason, that attachment is just, I don't know. But you could try your hardest. But like I said, me personally, I already know what attachments to run that won't interfere in my recoil. Now, I want to quickly move on to the KSP, because I just want to show you guys how to switch between profiles and what it does to semi-automatic weapons. So we already know this is a burst. It's an SMG. It's not fully auto. So switching to the second profile, since I'm manual, hold touchpad and press circle. The controller vibrated twice, letting me know it's on the second weapon profile, and my LED on the controller is red. Red indicates secondary, green indicates primary. So now I got the KSP, right? So if I just ADS and shoot, notice what happens. See that? Still gonna bounce around because it's a semi-automatic. So semi-automatics are kind of difficult to adjust the recoil and get it pinned perfect, no matter what it is, foul or whatever on Modern Warfare, whatever kind of semi-automatic it is, and you got rapid fire applied to it. It's gonna be hard trying to get it like a beam. You know what I mean? No matter what. But look, you see what it did? Weapon AI automatically applies rapid fire to it because it understands it's a semi-automatic weapon, and it adjusts the recoil. Because without that, it'll probably be jumping like straight up and off to the left and stuff like that. And again, certain attachments will throw it off. But like I said, this is a semi-automatic. So let's just say, honestly, I wouldn't even run an optic for this. First, I'll go straight to here. Boom. Raise the elevator stock. Barrel. So this is a semi-automatic. Task Force, like I said, we'll give you even more recoil. But for this video, for this right now, let me just show you guys this test to throw it on. And let's say agency suppressor. I normally wouldn't even run a muzzle, but I'm just doing it for you guys. I just want to throw it on just to show you. Let me spawn again so I get full ammo. Now again, this is at 0-0 because I didn't adjust anything for the second weapon profile. I'm going to ADS and shoot. As you can see, the gun tends to go up a lot more. I believe, like I said, it's due to the task force. And also could be due to the muzzle as well. But still, barely. That's still pretty good. I thought it would be worse than that, but that's still pretty good. But yeah, that's it. There you have it. That's how to switch between weapon profiles. You can set it at 0-0 and adjust from there. Just please make sure, you know, every attachment matters. Now, do they all throw off your recoil? No, they all do not, because obviously I just showed you with the XM4, because I know which ones do and which ones don't. Just look at the cons and stuff like that. Now I know attachments in Cold War in these games, they've done tests like other YouTubers, so they say attachments are broken. But yeah, they could not matter and they could be still broken in the game. But the Strikepack still has an impact. Like the attachment still has an impact with the Strikepack when it comes to like the mods and stuff like that. So just come on here, do your own testing, come into custom games, do your testing, and find out what works for you. Adjust the recoil, get your values. Now the way you get your values, I showed a previous video how to find your own values with these game packs. What you want to do to find your own value is once you're done and you finish adjusting both, like a primary and secondary weapon or whatever, and you're satisfied, I'll plug your Strikepack from your console, plug it into your PC, open back up the game pad, the Cold War game pack, and then scroll down to the profile. You'll see right under the weapon, you'll see a vertical value and a horizontal value. You see it for both the green profile and the secondary red profile, and that's how you get your values. You jot them down or memorize it. If you got a good photo memory or whatever, write them down in a notebook or something, and you're done with those weapons, and then you will know that that's your value permanently for that weapon. So if this video helped you out, you guys already know what to do. I'm out. Peace.